Well, folks, you're watching Frontrunner Sports live on the socials and the interwebs, and I'm joined here by Quintin Jettoo, who has been jet-setting across the country, well, between here and KZN, Peter Maritzburg. Tell us about your day, sir, because Maritzburg entrusted you with getting a certain deal over the line, and it's done. Jeremy Brockie is on loan with you guys until next year for the season. But where did it all start? Take us to the beginning of your day today.
It's a bit of a crazy day for me. I left home at 5:30 this morning to get on a 7 o'clock flight to Joburg for other business.
Okay.
Got back on a flight back to Durban at around lunchtime.
Yeah.
And then had to come back up at 7 o'clock this evening to get the Jeremy Brockie deal over the line.
Wow. So what did it take? I mean, when did you find out this deal could happen? Let's get that.
Well, the discussion started earlier today,
Today?
around lunchtime.
Today?
Around lunchtime, and it was agreed, and all three parties, both clubs and the player, were keen to do the deal. So it was quite swift. Just a matter of coming to sign up all the papers and get everything done.
Okay.
But it wasn't a difficult deal because I think Jeremy wants to play, and obviously felt that he would have much better of an opportunity to play at Maritzburg this season. Yeah,
and then how much do you think having Eric Tinkler on board helped this deal along and across the line? I mean, having worked together at SuperSport and now reunited per se, with the coach that kind of helped him announce himself to South African football.
Yeah, I think it definitely played a role because Eric and Jeremy had a relationship working at SuperSport together, and obviously Eric spoke to him during the course of the day to ascertain his willingness to come and play in Maritzburg, and he was really keen to want to come down, and obviously that was a 5-minute discussion and both parties were happy.
I mean, it's been quite a good window. Jagasi comes in, Julius, who helped you, made perm. You've got Kwanda, now you've got Jeremy Brockie. What's the expectation now? I mean, you have such a loving and supportive fan base that they see a move like this, they have expectations now. What are yours as a club?
Yeah, I think for us the most important thing, like I said earlier to somebody, was that we had a long season last season where we finished in the playoff. We lost a lot of players, we sold players, and we had to refresh the squad. We wanted to have a better squad all round, and that's why we brought in the players that we brought in. So obviously we have expectations of doing much better than last season.
Sure.
And I think that's our first priority. Our first priority is to stay clear of the relegation zone and try and finish up as high as possible on the log. Okay.
And then in terms of Jeremy, when does he get down and meet his new teammates? When does that happen? When does he relocate himself?
Yeah, I think he'll finish up whatever he needs to finish up tomorrow, and by Wednesday he'll be down in Peter Maritzburg and ready to train and ready to get to know the rest of his teammates. Fortunately for him, he's played with two of them while he was in New Zealand. Daniel Morgan and Mika Lealafa played with Brockie at Auckland City.
Okay, awesome.
So there's some players that are familiar to him, and obviously he's been here long enough. Changasi was at SuperSport. Meli had left already, but the rest of the players, I think he knows most of them, so it's just about settling in and trying to get him match ready as quick as possible.
Okay, well, congratulations, Quintin.
Thank you very much.
In Maritzburg. We wish you all the best for the season. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, there we have it. Frontrunner Sport. We're going to stick around. There's still a bit more time. Who knows who could run in here before midnight? We're going to have a look. We'll keep you updated. But there it is. Jeremy Brockie is now a Maritzburg United player on loan from Mamelodi Sundowns for the season.